The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things already rolling.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
And his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! Conte! It's anyone's ball now. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Conte actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. And this is Pelé! Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Messi. Look at the space here. And that is masterful defending. Referee has just said play on. Aimed beyond the defence. Pelé providing an outlet on that flank. Pushka. Bullish header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Pushkas with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with it.
It's Lewandowski! Goal! Corinthians! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Here's Fouts, takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that's going up front in a hurry. Belletti.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Gerrard. Rivaldo. Can he get on the end of this? It's Lewandowski! It's hit the upright. And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Rivaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Camisa 19.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rivaldo. And it's Messi. And it's Rivaldo. He's having a pop! Oh, what has happened here? No foul, says the referee. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp... Rivaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. It's Rivaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Roberto Carlos. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's a little off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Piqué. Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's superb. Zanetti. And Piqué. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. That's a sharp pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. And that could well leave a mark. A whisker away from making it 4.
Corinthians really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. And this is Lewandowski. Gerrard. Zanetti. And it's Piqué. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Puskas. Puskas. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Messi. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Danielson scooting forward. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lewandowski finds himself offside.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's been given away. Now it's Messi. That's a good foray he's making. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's being urged to shoot. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he goes cross-field. Dembele. Coop. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Not the most accurate pass. Coop. Cherki. Bojan. And Bojan! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Bojan Kirkic certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Puskas! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Has another go! That's a fair try, but just off target. Puskas. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cherki. Too long, and over the line. Still goalless at the moment. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Cherki, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The less said about that pass, the better. Cherki is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And Bojan! And that's another fine save.
Bojan Kirkic really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Puskas can so cleverly bypass the press.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zanetti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Puskas turns back here, probably the best option. And Piqué. Bergomi. Gerrard. And it's Belletti. Now it's Puskas. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cherki. And it's Bojan. Spread to the right. It's a really well-measured ball. Coop. Cherki. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. The Netherlands leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half. The Netherlands currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Belletti. Gerrard. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking to play him in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Donadoni. He's looking wide. Gerrard. Bergomi. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's running from Mbappe! The Netherlands are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, easy pickings there. Bergomi. Now Piqué. And it's Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Saliba getting this one clear. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. Now it's Bojan.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sostituzione per l'Olanda. Numero 10, Messi. Numero 18, numero 22, Ronaldinho.
The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Numero 25,
Pass somewhat off target.
il numero 9.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Il numero 24.
That has not gone well.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Zanetti looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Cute ball. And Bebeto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Bebeto. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. This is a promising build-up. Passing nice and neat. Bebeto.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he is deftly away. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Van der Vaart. There's a sharp little ball.
Mbappe!
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Sostituzione per l'Olanda. Numero 5. Gerrard. Viene sostituito con il numero 2.
Beckham goes short. Now it's Beckham.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Marquinhos, and he's had it nicked away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Olise. And this is Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Into
recupero.
stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bergomi. And time is up. The Netherlands have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it may be smiles all around, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in...
Oh, great chance! Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Pelé. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Decent! And there's a goal! Bergomi. Zanetti. Now it's Pelé. He shifted it to the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cherki. De Bruyne. Shevchenko. And it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a sharp pass. He's found a way through. Cruyff! That is delicious! A finish of true class! The Netherlands are level. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Batistuta touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Batistuta, he's had a shot! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chonburi have their lead. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Batistuta. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zanetti.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Shevchenko. He's going for goal! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Puskás.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's De Bruyne. Cherki. And no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Konate. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. He's free. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Bergomi. Ronaldinho. The Netherlands are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Duke looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's having a go! Just the wrong side.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Piqué. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Now Piqué. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Gerrard. Showing good feet. Driving through. Big chance! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
3 minutes added time.
Gerrard. Not where it came from. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Pelé. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot! It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip.
And that is all they have time for. The Netherlands have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
To the staff room immediately.
And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Shevchenko. Number 20.
So, into the second half.
Coming on the field, number 8, Messi.
And he's intervened well there.
19,
Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. Belletti. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Well read, nice interception. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Cruyff finding himself in space. Oh, great leap! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Messi. De Bruyne crosses it in, and he's cut it out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Puskás. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he cuts out the supply. Belletti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Cruyff, Ronaldinho, goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.